Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. How are you guys doing? I hope you all are fine. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. Okay my people, allegedly they said Reverend Esther Ajayi reacted to the post or the title of YEYELUWA that Ooni of Ife have handed over to Queen Naomi. We do know that Reverend Esther Ajayi is very close to the family of Ooni of Ife. As a matter of fact, there is no celebration that she will do in her church that she will not invite Ooni and Queen Naomi. During that period that Ooni of Ife and Queen Naomi are not relating very well, that was when this Reverend Esther Ajayi celebrated, I think, 16th years anniversary of her ministry, and she invited the two over. And from what we heard allegedly, they said she also used that opportunity to talk to them as a mother, and told the king where he is not doing well, and also told Queen Naomi that there is no marriage without issue. So if you ask me, I will say that she have been playing a motherly role in the relationship between Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife. But this particular message they said she sent to Queen Naomi over the YEYELUWA title, a lot of people are beginning to kind of misunderstand her and say some things. I don't know. Let me just tell you what we heard allegedly, because I will always remind you that they are all alleged information because we do not live in the palace. So from what we heard, they said, we do know that Ooni of Ife announced Queen Naomi as the YEYELUWA some days back. And from what we heard, they said Queen Naomi have resumed her duty as a YEYELUWA, although some said she came to the palace, while others said she have not returned back to the palace. Then, when this Reverend Esther Ajayi heard about that Queen Naomi taking the YEYELUWA title, they said she reached out to her and asked her how did she intend to carry out her church ministry with this YEYELUWA title, knowing fully well that a lot of things are involved in this YEYELUWA. And again, the issue of going to the shrine to do some traditional stuff, do some sacrifices as a YEYELUWA and all of that, how is she going to cope with all of that? They said, from what we heard though, they said Queen Naomi have made it clear to her that she can never involve herself with anything that have to do with the traditional stuff or going to the shrine to do anything about that YEYELUWA stuff. And we do know that even while Queen Naomi was in the palace, she doesn't do any of those things. It was Ashley who have been doing them. And right now that the king have insisted that both Ashley and the rest of the women will have to leave the palace, they said allegedly that the king have employed a Brazilian priestess who will be carrying out all the traditional stuff for Queen Naomi. That is what we heard, So, without that being said, they said Reverend Esther Ajayi did not stop there, that she went ahead to ask Queen Naomi what changed, what exactly happened, why she accepted the king back and all of that. Because Esther Ajayi, there was a time they said she blasted Ooni of Ife over the way she is treating Queen Naomi, saying that if any man should treat her own daughter like that, that she's never going to allow her daughter go back to such a man. I don't know. I thought I shared that video here. I don't know. So, but there was a time she said something like that. It simply means that then she wasn't supporting Queen Naomi to go back to her marriage. And that happened during that period that Ooni went and married Dr. Elizabeth. But before Ooni married Dr. Elizabeth, I heard that this Reverend Esther had been trying to reconcile Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife. So right now, she is asking Queen Naomi what happened. Why did she go back to the king? Why did she accept the king back and all of that? Did they force her into doing that and all of that? Because All of this question that she asking is because she cares so much about Queen Naomi and Ooni of Ife. It's not that she doesn't want Queen Naomi to go back to the king, or she doesn't want her to take up the YEYELUWA title and all of that. But she was asking so that Queen Naomi should be very much aware of what she is involving herself into, so that tomorrow she will not come and regret it or start saying that no one told her and all of that. So they said when she asked Queen Naomi what happened, why did you change your mind over going back to the king and all of that, according to what we heard, they said Queen Naomi told her that those things that have made her so angry in the past, that made her kind of trying to hate the king, Oni, that she have let those things go. That healing have taken place in her life, and she have decided that for the sake of Prince Tadenikawo, she is going to sacrifice certain things in life. And that is how mothers do. There are some mothers today, they are where they are because of their children. It's not because they really want to be there, but for the sake of the children and all of that. But that doesn't mean that if you are where they are bullying you, or where they are violating your rights in any way and all of that, you'll still be there. No. You know, there are certain situations that you can manage. If you got to the point that you cannot manage it, or maybe you are receiving a kind of domestic violence and all of that, man, you need to leave. That's my advice for you. So they said Queen Naomi also told Reverend Esther Ajayi that one of the reasons she decided to go back to the king and return back to Ile-Ife kingdom is because her mission there is not over yet. That at a point in her life, she thought that her mission was over. That was when she left the palace, because there was a time we heard she told Reverend Esther Ajayi that her mission in the palace is over. But let's not also forget that this Pastor Jerry Eze had been hammering on it, saying that Queen Naomi should not give up because her mission in the palace of Ile-Ife kingdom have not finished, that she will go back there, that God is making a way for her, God is preparing her for the future, that she shouldn't give up. But in all, they said Reverend Esther Ajayi told Queen Naomi that the reason why she is asking all of this question is because she cares so much. And she also wants Queen Naomi to be very, very careful. That a lot of people are not happy that she is returning back to that place. And a lot of people want her out of the picture. So the best thing she should do is to always be very prayerful and be very, very careful. Let her not go and relax that everything has been sorted out, that there is still battle. But God is going to see her through in all of that. Of course, the same God that wants her to return back there is going to equip her. You know, this battle is never going to consume her. Rather, she will be victorious in all of this. So, guys, I just saw this and I thought I should come and share with you. Don't forget that they are all alleged information, okay? Because I do not live in the palace. I did not hear from Esther Ajayi. Nah, alleged information, okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you're yet to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. Give this video a thumbs up and share it. May God bless you. Bye for now. Love you guys.